Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm again going to be going through an Exceed deck. This is the Beheaded from Dead Cells. I am really interested to see what this one is even like. So it has a very cool design. So Dead Cells Beheaded joins the battle in Exceed. Wield powerful weapons as you rush down foes and build up brutality, tactics, and survival traits mid-fight. So he's kind of all around baseline, except he has some good power. So we'll see how that translates. Here's the rules card. Alright, so we have the Beheaded here. Like, what a great design on that character. It's just so cool. I love the framing around it, the colors they used. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, let's see. No effect for the Beheaded with a Exceed of 2, and then Exceed to gain traits that modify your stats. Traits remain active for the entire game once they are chosen and cannot be discarded for any reason. So like, what is that? Traits, that's a mechanic all to this character. Alright, we have Brutality. Your special and ultra attacks have +2 power. Then we have Survival. Your ultra and special attacks have +1 armor and +2 guard. And then Tactics. Your special and ultra attacks have +0 to 1 range. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. So we have his card here with the summary of his stuff. Very, very neat design. And here's the other side. Okay, all right, so we have Assault. Oh, I love the look of this particular deck. Like, ooh, this is really neat. So this border they have around it, the little hanging vials there. So cool. So different than everything else. Like the very interesting, like subtle colors they chose to use with this nice purple, like a purple backdrop, like purple blue. It's really cool. All right, we have Assault. 1 range, 4 power, 5 speed. Before, close 2, and on hit, gain advantage. And then the boost effect, Backstep, retreat up to 4. Alright, we have Spike here, 2 to 3 range, 5 power, and 3 speed. And this also has 4 guard. Oh, it's cool. This looks a little bit different. It's like a vial with like a big cork in it at the top, where these are more like beakers almost, or like globes. Oh, it's just like, the design on it is awesome. So this is Ignore Armor and Guard, always helpful. And then the boost effect, Defend, +1 armor and +3 guard. All right, we have Dive here. 1 range, 5 power, 4 speed. Before advance 3, if you move past the opponent, their attacks do not hit you. And then the boost effect, Tech, choose and discard a continuous boost from play. Grasp, wow, like look how impactful that looks. Like you could just feel the vibrations in the air almost. All right, we've got 1 range, 3 power, 7 speed, and then on hit, push or pull 1 or 2. And then the boost effect, Fierce, is +2 power. So always love that. All right, we have Focus here. Very cool, that like red gleam. 1 to 2 range, 4 power, 1 speed, and then this also has 2 armor and 5 guard. And opponents cannot move you. And afterwards, draw a card. And then the boost effect, Reading. Name a normal attack, then strike. The opponent must strike with that card or reveal a hand without any. All right, we've got Block here. So no range, no power, 0 speed, 2 armor, 3 guard. And then when you are hit, after hit effects, spend any amount of force for +2 armor per force spent. After, add this card to your gauge at the end of the strike. Then the boost effect, Parry. Name a card. The opponent must discard a copy of that card or reveal a hand without any. Alright, we've got Cross here, 1 to 2 range, 3 power, 6 speed. And then after retreat 3, the boost effect, Run, lets you advance up to 3. Helpful for getting across the field really quick if you need to reposition. Alright, we've got Sweep, 1 to 3 range, 6 power, 2 speed, and 6 guard. And then on hit, the opponent must discard a card at random. And then the boost effect, Light, gives +2 speed. Alright, this one looks interesting. Assault Shield. Wow, look at that. So neat. I love to see just a very unique design for this character. Alright, it's a 1 range, 1 power, 1 speed with 2 armor and 2 guard. Before, close 2, and then on hit, if you were hit during the strike, gain power equal to your total guard to a maximum of 5. Ooh, if you could amp up your guard, that would be great. And then the boost effect, Corrupted Power, gives +2 power. And then now, draw 2 cards, then discard a card at random. Alright, we have Infantry Bow, 2 to 5 range, 2 power, 4 speed, so good range on that one. And then hit, range 4 or more, +2 power. Wow, so yeah, if you're at that, at least 4 or 5, that's pretty nice. 4 damage. And then Knife Dance for the boost effect, 0 to 1 range. On hit, gain advantage. advantage. Always love gaining advantage when possible. Really lets you choose the momentum for the round. And we have a wrenching whip here, 1 to 3 range, 3 power, 5 speed. So pretty good speed and pretty good range on that. And then on hit, push or pull 1. And for the boost effect, dodge roll, advance or retreat 3. Then we have twin daggers here. Really awesome design. These cool ass looking swords. 1 to 2 range, 3 power, 6 speed. And then on hit, if it is the turn after a strike, plus 2 power. Then we have for the boost effect here, Wolf Trap. The opponent cannot advance or retreat. As an action, your opponent may take 2 non-lethal damage. If they do, discard this card. Then it's one force to be able to use that. That's interesting. You like force them to stop moving unless they take some damage. All right, we have the really cool looking dive attack. Oh, that's neat. You can really feel the impact and the speed. 1 range, 3 power, and 5 speed. And then before close 3, and on hit push 1. So that is really nice. Basically 4 range. It's awesome. Then we have for the boost effect Tornado, plus 1 speed, and now advance or retreat 1. Oh, we've got a ultra here. Phaser. So that's 1 range, no power, and 4 speed, and 4 guard. Huh, okay. So it's 1 gauge, and before close 8, and then advance 1. And then on hit, gain advantage. Put this card into play as its continuous boost without paying its cost, and then sustain it. Wow, so it is giant killer, plus 4 power for 1 force. Dang, okay. That is awesome. Oh, and then we have the other ultra. It's another 1 gauge attack. Wave of Denial. 1 range, 2 power, 7 speed, and then on hit, push 3. Then if the opponent is at the edge of the arena, plus 2 power. And then the boost effect, Spartan Sandals. Push 2, then if the opponent is at the edge of the arena, take another action. Oh, that's interesting. So that's 1 force. And that is all the cards. Oh, very cool. They changed the look of it. A little symbol on the left-hand side. And then just the overall color choices and stuff they put for this deck I really like. All right, so that is that. That's very interesting to see these abilities here. So when you exceed, totally forgot about this, when you exceed, you gain a trait of your choice, and then your attacks have plus 1 power and plus 1 speed, and then cleanup you unexceed, and then you can do it again to gain a new one and add it to your stock. That is really cool. Can really amp up all of your specials and ultras with this, like extra range, extra power, extra guard and armor, and then while you're exceeded you have plus 1 power and plus 1 speed. So cool. So that is the Beheaded character. How awesome. Like, what a cool ass character to have in my lineup now. I can't wait to try him out. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I certainly did. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.